Welcome back to episode 5 of the Beyond the 90 podcast. Today's guest is Matt, also known as Matt Man Talks Football on TikTok. And
Hello.
yeah, first question, how did you start TikTok, Matt?
So mine was a bit of a rogue one, to be honest. I've been on TikTok years, but I didn't start doing videos till about a year ago. Because I'm an Amazon delivery driver, I stuck up my first video just describing the day in the life of an Amazon driver.
Yeah.
That's sort of where my account kind of took off. I think I got something like 500,000 views on a video. Gained about 500 odd followers, so that was sort of the start of it. It was like, fuck, could take this a bit seriously here. Yeah.
Nice.
Then, yeah, just eventually got to doing the football content, the football quizzes and stuff.
That's all right. And was there anything that swayed you away from doing the day in the life things, or was it always just football, considering or is it something that you wanted to talk about
football.
rather than do that?
Yeah, football's my passion. So it always has been. In terms of the Amazon stuff, it's just I'd done it. I described how to essentially do the job and stuff. I was like, I don't want to keep doing this. It's a bit mundane.
Yeah.
So with football, you can do a bit of anything. So you can in terms of the quizzes, in terms of even just transfer talks we've done today, stuff like that there. So that's sort of what swayed me.
That's all right. And was the something in particular at the first was you talking about in your videos, or was it did you just speak about United, or did you speak about all football?
It was mainly United, to be fair, obviously being a Man United fan, but I've done the odd video here and there. I've done a video on, I was actually saying the ride just before we came on, the rise and fall of Leicester City.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, it took down, but that they're actually done quite well. It's just me describing just them coming up, obviously win the league in 2016 the way they've done. FA Cup in 21, then back-to-back relegations to League One now, just something like that there. But yeah, it's been mainly my stuff, mainly career path stuff. Yeah.
How did you get into doing the career path quizzes? Did you just think one day I'm just going to try this?
Yeah, mainly from partaking, and because your girlfriend, they're good fun to partake in, but when there's not enough of them, you're just like, right, what's the next best thing? I'll try and host one.
Yeah. So who did you see doing it first? Was it the Palace fan?
It was the Palace fan, BT23 football. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been following his. It must be about a year I've been following him.
Yeah.
Doing them. So the idea was mainly from him.
He must have been doing them first then. If he's been doing them that long.
Yeah, 100%. He's the only one that was doing them for ages until it could well have been yourself. Was the second person I seen.
Well, like I said, the first time I actually seen anyone doing the quizzes was you, and then I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start doing little things. But I think I already started doing little things before I seen you, but it was just guess the footballer I'm thinking of when I had 4 people coming in. I was just I was just chatting to people for an hour or two at night, but. Yeah, that's basically how I started, and then I seen you was doing that, and then I think I followed you, and then and then I started seeing you coming in our streams. Then after that,
yeah, well that's it. More people have started posting these. I'm in my element then, just taking part.
Yeah.
I don't mind hosting them. I don't host them as much. To be fair, I would just mainly like to partake and stuff. But yeah, been good fun. So it has.
Yeah, I only host whenever I can, really. Mostly on weekends, to be honest.
It does take a lot of energy out of you though when you're actually doing it yourself.
People
I think
said
whether
that.
It's quizzes or just trying to just enter, even though there's some people that don't even show the face, they just have a black screen. Whether or not you're doing that or trying to put a bit of a face on for a bit of entertainment, or you even just speaking to people, it's so draining. Even when I do my lives, I don't do quizzes. Really, I've never done a quiz. I've done guess who every now and again, or like a guess a career path sort of thing. But even when I'm doing like talking about transfers or football in general, keeping up with chat, depending on how many people you have in, or like even when you'd have like 3, 4 people in, just sat there bored because the chat's not moving.
Mhm.
You just don't want to be there. But then when
Yeah.
there's hundreds of people and there's just chats going rapid and you're speaking to loads of different people, having 3 different conversations,
Yeah.
is it just as draining?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, that's it.
Ma-
Oh, sorry,
man,
Colin.
man, I've been shattered me after my streams recently because
Exactly.
I've just been like, because I try and make them entertaining as well and try and actually have a laugh with people. So by the time I'm done, after like even if it's like 2 hours, I'm like social battery's gone here.
That's it.
Exactly.
It's just pure graft. So it is.
Yeah,
I
but
respect the people that do it for a job. Like, even like a lot of you don't really see a lot of people do the TikTok lives as a job purely in the football space. You usually see the videos, but people that
Yeah.
do the lives, like the battles every day on it for 9, 10 hours, I respect the hustle because it's so draining to be entertaining for that long.
yeah,
Mhm. No, 100%.
yeah,
100%.
you've got to try and be as entertaining as possible.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well, that's funny.
otherwise people are just gonna leave.
It's a
Yeah.
talent being able to put on a happy face or entertain a few people, even if you're
Yeah.
not even feeling up to it yourself. It is a talent.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
only do it really when I'm feeling up to it. Like if I'm not feeling up
Yeah.
to it, I'll not bother because I'll just be like I don't want like even if someone comes in for the first time, I don't want to leave a bad impression. Like they think,
Mm.
oh, that was boring. I'm not going back to his streams again.
Yeah. There you are.
Let's talk about football, chaps.
Just do it.
Let's talk about football. None of this TikTok waffle.
What we're here for.
Right, the quarterfinals have all been completed. I've got no idea what the hell we left up on the last episode.
Can't remember.
I don't know where we left off at. I think it was during the Colombia and Switzerland game because I'm sure we
Yeah, that was
predicted
on there.
Colombia to go through and we predicted a
Yeah.
score with Colombia in both of us, and Switzerland
I said
knocked them out on
2-1 Colombia.
penalties. I think we actually. I don't think we predicted that one in the last episode. I think we just predicted Argentina v Colombia,
Mhm.
I predicted a score for that game
and I'm
for the
sure
yeah.
I put Colombia beat Argentina.
I can't remember because I watched it. I listened to it back, the last one, just to see because I was thinking. I swear I predicted the right score, and I predicted the right score, and it's goals to extra time, just wrong opponent.
Yeah.
Wrong opponent.
But yeah, anyway, Colombia did not go through. Switzerland did 0-0 after 120 minutes. Penalties it went to, and Switzerland win 4-3 on penalties. And then the first game, the quarterfinals kicked off. France v Morocco, and it's the exact same scoreline as the semi-final of the World Cup last time. 2-0 to France.
To be fair, I thought that game was a bit flat first half. To be fair, I didn't think it was a fantastic first half.
Yeah. Well,
Fairly.
go on, Matt.
Sorry, I'm just going to say it was just fairly routine for France. Just Morocco. They just never. I don't think they got out of their half a whole lot in that first half.
Yeah.
Really
Anyway,
not.
I
Barely
can't
created
remember.
a chance.
But both goals were scored in second half. Mbappe
Yeah.
Both really good goals as well,
and
really.
Usman Dembele within 6 minutes of each other. And then
To be fair, the Usman Dembele one would have it was a decent goal, pure as the fact that how the space was created. Really, the keeper should be saving it.
Mbappe did miss a
100%.
penalty though in the first half.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a good save by Bono. Probably the only good thing that happened for them in the match.
Yeah,
probably didn't
That I
help that
can-
he had like a 3-minute wait to take the penalty though, just before it as well.
Yeah,
Probably didn't really
that's right.
help.
I think they missed Saibari though. He got an injury, I think, and basically
That's right.
ruled him out of the next 2 games, and they didn't make it past France. So, and he was
Yeah.
definitely one of their best players so far.
Mhm.
So, yep, France win that one. And then the night after, Spain v Belgium, 2-1 to Spain. And it was a late winner from Mikel Merino.
Another one.
Yep, again, He did it in the last game against Portugal, and he's done it again here against Belgium.
Yeah. At least I looked this up. He's the first player to score the winning goal in 2 different knockout stage games as a sub.
In
So
a
it's
row.
so-
Yeah.
You can add in a
That's
row
what he
in
does,
that.
to be fair, though, doesn't he?
In a row too, yeah. We bit of trivia there. He's just coming up clutch. So it's like he's done this for Arsenal for
Yeah.
however long he's been there, playing as their sort of emergency striker. And,
I'm sure I seen a stat earlier on today, like before he went to Arsenal, I think he had only scored maybe 40 career goals. And in the time he's joined Arsenal, he's scored over half of that since he's been at Arsenal. And that's like, what, 3 years he's been there maybe? And he scored like 20 plus goals, which isn't half bad considering he's not a striker and he's supposed to be what, like an 8
He's
sort of
actually
player.
a really good finisher.
Yeah. He's not even a starter.
Yeah,
He is just.
I used to say that he was Arsenal's best finisher over than Trossard. I think him and Trossard are the best finishers.
It's a bit of it's not a player you'd expect to be Spain's hero when they've got one of the best players in the world in Yamal on the team, and he's done niche. He scored once.
Yeah, no assists. But
No
it's good to
assist,
have
one
that.
goal.
in your squad. It's very good to have that there. Just if Yamal isn't sort of
Yeah.
turning up, not Nico Williams, whoever's the other side,
Bayern.
isn't sort of coming. Boya, sorry, when he's not sort of coming up trumps. It is good to have that there in your Arsenal on the subs bench. Like you can just always rely on Mikel Marino.
But
He's a bit of a danger man.
Belgium, I was. Let's be honest, we're all surprised they even got this far. To be honest, they should have been knocked out by Senegal.
Yeah,
and then they come up against the USA team that just made a load of mistakes. And they've scored goals, to be fair to them, but they couldn't create nothing against this Spain team. Really, one goal from really their only chance in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, just playing for that draw, playing for them penalties. It's not great to watch, to be fair, but
I think the Belgian golden generation is well and truly done now.
No way. I felt it. I called it. I said it to everyone. There's no respect being shown to Norway from anyone. It was just like it was all quiet. It just felt like a normal international week, not a World Cup international week. This isn't. It just didn't feel as though it had the respect that Norway deserved. It was always going to be a tough game. They are very, very technically good. Match day, I can only say the heat is the worst I've ever felt. Ever. The humidity was unbelievable. And it was always going to be a leveller. People can say, well, they get paid billions of pounds and all this rubbish. You know, you can't work against the body. And the humidity, the heat, it was just unreal. I can't put into words how hot it was in that stadium. Never mind, we were under shade. Never mind how it was on pitch side. Again, not technically, I don't feel it was good enough. I thought in areas we showed good signs, big moments again. But I think we've learned that we're not going to do this technically by winning it technically. I think we've learned we're going to have to dig deep and have moments, and maybe we have a moments team. That's not a bad thing. Many teams have won league titles being moments teams. Many teams have won World Cups being moments teams. So maybe we're not going to be this free-flowing England, but we'll be an England that will put our bodies on the line, and in big moments our big players will show up. And that's enough. And enough for me, we came away from it in many different ways with another good performance, because it wasn't beautiful, it wasn't great football. It was playing to the conditions and getting a job done and getting out. So we move on to, obviously, Atlanta. I arrived yesterday for my time, and we placed Argentina. It's going to be one hell of a game. It's going to be tough. If Argentina are the best and England are the best, England win. I think we've got better players than them. 90% of the pitch. I really do believe that. We're going to have to use our width. We're going to have to make the big pitch as big as possible. I would, as good as Nico O'Reilly's been, I would be starting Jed Spence just for that overlap option to give us that width, because we have to make the game as wide as possible, big as pitch as possible, and utilise the wings. And if we play that way and don't play through the middle, we can beat Argentina. I have no shadow of a doubt. It's going to be tough. It's going to be rocking. Obviously, Atlanta under the roof, air conditioned, which is brilliant. And just believe, I really do believe that we can beat Argentina. And if we score early, I think we can beat them quite convincingly, because that will open them up, and I think we'll pick them off. I just want to finish really on saying this squad's had a lot of stick. It was all about who wasn't here instead of who is. Believe me, Thomas Tuchel said this squad is here and it's selected for moments. It's selected with every possible outcome in mind. And boy, has he got it right so far. Thanks for listening. I wish you all well, and get behind the boys.
On Saturday, the boys. Matt won't want to hear this, but the boys sent Norway rowing back to Norway. Row your boat back home, because you're going home from America and you're out of the World Cup to the mighty England, and it's coming home. What are we saying?
Yeah. We'll move on.
We're not moving on.
See,
Jude Bellingham.
Coming in
what more
clutch
can you
again.
say about him? Like, what more can you say about Jude?
He's
What's
been
that,
the
6 goals?
difference maker.
100%. And any
6
team in the
goals he
world,
scored.
6 goals as a midfielder, all open play as well in 6 matches. It's
Ridiculous.
ridiculous. He get into any team in the world, so you are very, very lucky to have him. So you
Yeah.
are.
Proven everyone wrong. Like everyone, like before coming into this tournament, was like, should he start? Should Rodgers start? This, that, and the other. I'm thinking, fair enough, Rodgers is a good player, but Rodgers ain't popping up with these goals.
Yeah, it's not game
Rodgers
changer.
ain't scoring these goals at all. He's not dragging you through a game like Jude Bellingham's doing.
Yeah.
You got obviously the 2 goals against Mexico within 2 minutes, whatever it was, in probably the hardest environment you're ever gonna face at international level, pretty much. And then I genuinely thought this Norway game was going to be tougher than Argentina. Obviously, we're going to see how tough Argentina is going to be. But take the refereeing decisions aside and all the refereeing aside, purely football based, Norway, I reckon, would have been a harder game than Argentina. And pretty much up until our goal, we looked bad, like really bad. And then he just takes the game by the scruff of the neck.
That's it. That's what you need to do when you're, what's the term? Against the ropes, essentially.
Yeah.
It was Norway. They got the goal. Like, it was a poor goal to concede, albeit, but you don't cross, you don't score. Like,
yeah. Honestly, that goal was absolutely shocking to concede. What is Pickford doing? He literally could have. He pulled his hand away. Well, he must have thought it was going wide or over. Like, got all his angles completely wrong, and it's not the first mistake he's made in this tournament. And we need him to get his act together quickly, because them mistakes are going to get punished by Messi and Argentina.
Exactly. He had a really good game against Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico
looked like a completely different goalkeeper.
Still
and
conceded twice, even though one of them was a penalty, but still. Yeah, he did have a good game against Mexico, but it's probably his only good game of the tournament. That and Ghana, but Ghana didn't really have any chances.
We didn't do anything, really.
Yeah. So
England's sort of best form with defence is their attack. It's 100% their attack.
Yeah.
Because defence has been sort of questionable as well in moments in some games. I would say the defence as a whole has been poor. But there has
to be
been moments.
fair, I did think we did defend well against Norway. It was just that one crazy goal. Like,
just a goal.
I think Nico O'Reilly's been really good in every game, to be honest. I think he was really good against Mexico. He was probably one of our best players in that game. Spence was probably our best player in this game against Norway. He was unreal. I thought he was really good.
Yeah,
And
well, sorry,
Yeah.
he's surprised a few people has spent. Like,
yeah,
obviously, I can't speak what your reactions would have been like when he
Yeah.
was announced, but mine was just question marks going through my head. Like, all right,
I was baffled when he got announced, if I'm being honest, because I don't think he's done enough to warrant being picked. And to be fair, he has had a few shaky moments
yeah.
100%.
He got a lot of stick
Right.
in the group
at
stage.
England so
I
far.
actually think right. I was thinking, yeah, like why is he picking him? Don't really need him, but I'm actually a big fan of Jed Spence. I actually think he's one of Tottenham's best players last season. When
Mhm.
under circumstances that they were in when we played him, he was their best player every time.
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, I do think he's got qualities. He's just like sometimes his attacking ain't that great, really.
No.
But he's defensively, he's pretty sound. Other than the goal we
yeah.
conceded in the first game. I mean, the game against Congo when he got dragged inside, but you could argue that the
Yeah.
centre backs were at fault as well in that
Yeah,
game.
probably the whole defence were
Yeah,
at fault for that goal,
Yeah.
considering like what all three of them just drifted towards
Yeah.
where the ball was and then just left a massive gap for two players. And
Yeah.
Spence's thinking who do I mark, and then
Yeah,
just a winger comes flying behind him.
no help from Madueke either. And
No,
like
I don't. The Croatia game, I thought he played okay. That's probably the best I've seen Madueke play in a while. But the rest of the tournament, I genuinely think he's been awful.
yeah.
I don't think he's
Yeah.
been good at all. It baffles me how he's got picked.
Saka injured, something like he's just not 100%.
He's
Still
been
not
nursing an injury
100%.
apparently. Because apparently he got like an Achilles injury towards the end of last season, which he didn't fully recover from.
Mm.
So he's just been like told, I can't play a full nighter.
Right, just trying to manage his meds, just
Yeah.
get him, made him kind
That's
of.
why he's playing like either coming off the bench or playing 45, 60 minutes and then coming off. If we had a fully fit Saka, then our attack would have looked, to be fair, I'd say it look a lot better, but I don't think our attacks looked that bad in some games, apart from maybe the Ghana game.
Mhm.
Our attack's been fine.
Yeah.
Just
Even
I
that
think
game, we did have chances.
the Kane one.
To make clear cut, but that's always going to happen in a tournament, though. Like it's a, I don't want to say a nothing game, but it's points on the board essentially, that kind
Yeah.
of game, and then what's happened the rest of the 4 wins since. So
I do think people
Yeah.
need to relax about England. Like, if we'd have won every game, like 4-0, 5-0, everyone would have been saying it's because you've not had a test yet. And
Yeah,
because and these teams are actually all good now, other than probably Panama. Everyone's got like class players in the squad. Like Ghana have got class players. The Congo had class players, mostly Premier League team. And yeah, like we've seen that in the games where we struggled. Like Congo against Portugal, one of the best midfielders in tournament, and they nearly beat Portugal. So yeah, they can give anyone a game. And I actually think we're more suited. Well, we're going to find out, but I think we did kind of find out against Croatia and Mexico because they actually came out and attacked, and we scored goals against them. So I think against Argentina, against the big teams and the ones that are not going to sit back, we're going to play better against.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I think we rely on. I feel like we know we can score goals, so we don't fully focus on the defensive side. As long as we can outscore them, we don't care about conceding 3.
Yeah.
As long as we can score 4, I don't think we actually really care. Obviously, clean sheets what you want, but I think they believe in their attack enough to be able to say, you know what? Yeah, if you concede 2, as long as you concede 3, I'm not asked.
We
As long
said
as you
that.
can score 3, I mean.
We said that though, but there's only Kane and Bellingham and Rashford who scored. One who scored.
I know, but like
if they don't score, we're
12
screwed.
goals between them. So Kane and Jude have got 12 goals between them, I think it is.
Yeah, and then just one
Which
Rashford
is
goal, and
good
that's
going.
it.
Yeah, but they've got that quality of 2 players that can drag you out the mud if it ever gets to the point where that's what you need. But we can score goals in abundance, really. We've got multiple players that can chip in if they are needed. It's just not been shown to this. Like, obviously, Rashford got that one, but then Gordon can chip in. He's just not been. I don't think he's has even had a shot this tournament. I can't remember. I genuinely can't remember a shot like Gordon's had this tournament.
No idea.
No, I remember myself, to be honest. A couple of assists, like, but,
Yeah.
at least he has contributed in some way. He's been good, Gordon, to be fair. Like, it's the first or second match, he wasn't particularly great. They were calling for his head,
Yeah.
like, but since that Ghana game especially, he's been great, like.
Yeah, you got
Don't mind, like.
you got to rate Jordan Henderson as well, turning up in full kit, taking part in warm up with his cast
Just
off.
reminds me of John Terra.
What a guy,
Reminds me
man!
of John Terry when he was suspended for the final and coming to lift the trophy with full kit on.
That's why he's in the squad, mate. What a boy! No one else is turning up. No one else is getting out of hospital that quick.
No,
Just had surgery and he's getting full kit on, boots on, everything. Named as a sub,
Flying
I think, as
straight
well.
to Kansas.
Imagine he came on.
no.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Just watching his cast.
definitely Jude Bellingham is turning up again in this tournament. It's crazy to think that people was questioning whether he'd even be taken.
Mm-hmm.
But
crazy. Like, how can you not take him?
I
If he isn't.
did say before tournament I would start Jude Bellingham, and I said that I'd put Rodgers on left wing, but I know a lot of people were saying Rodgers over Bellingham. But whenever we play next Euros, I don't want to hear anyone saying Bellingham should not be starting. Because
someone will.
He will end up probably retiring one of England's best ever players.
Yeah, 100%.
He's been one of our best, like, even at 23, he's been probably one of our best ever players in tournament football. Take the friendlies and everything else aside, Euros and World Cups, he's been one of the best players ever that we've had. We don't see like Wayne Rooney popping up with these goals. Like Wayne Rooney was a part of a team that, fair enough, weren't fantastic, but he weren't dragging us out of the mud.
No harm to him. When like Jude, how many tournament goals has he got? 6 this
9.
one. Could be 9. Yeah,
I think it is 9.
Just a man for the big occasion. So yeah, it's definitely an all-time great for England. Definitely.
And then England's semi-final opponents was decided a couple of hours later. Argentina 3, Switzerland 1. Had a red card, Switzerland, and Bolo got sent off. It did end up going to extra time as well, but Argentina ended up beating them in extra time. Probably because
I actually watched this game.
I didn't, because it was on at 2 in the morning after England game. But probably just ran out of legs, Switzerland with 10 men, and then they just went to penalties in the last game against Colombia as well. And I don't think Manzambi was fit or something was happening. He weren't in squad, so I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he was suspended, maybe.
Away doing Villa medical. For tournament football.
McAllister scored. Julian Alvarez ended up scoring what was to be the winner, but
I've seen that goal, yeah.
Lautaro Martinez scored as well to just put the final nail in the coffin at the end of the game. And Doy scored for Switzerland. Did well, Switzerland, to get this far. Did well to push Argentina to extra time with 10 men. This is what gives me hope for England against Argentina, because
they're struggling against lower opposition
Argentina
teams.
look really good in groups, but since they've come to knockouts, they've struggled against Switzerland here, who had 10 men. They did beat them in the end, but only in extra time late on in the second half of extra time as well. And then they struggled against Cape Verde. They took them to extra time. So they've been to extra time a lot. And that could play in England's hands, who's not been into extra time yet.
That's it. There'll be a much more open game anyway between the two. Just both of you going at each other.
Definitely.
So, well, obviously, Scotland, the kind of sort of sit back, hit you in the counter if they can. The red card obviously didn't do them any favours, but as you said, they ran out of the legs. But yeah, England match be a totally different gravy. So, well, they'll just be hammer and tongue with each other, I'm sure.
We can definitely get at this Argentina team. Like, when you look at this team, like, they've got Tagliafico left back, who's about 30 something. They've got Lissandro Martinez and Romero at centre back, who are just their liabilities.
Not even just that, like, they could have the worst game in the first half or whatever. Like they've conceded 2 against Egypt and they've conceded 2 against Cape Verde. They could be terrible for 60 minutes and then switch it on for half an hour and look like the best
Yeah.
partnership ever. Like there's no in between. Like they either have a really shit game or like a really shit first half and then have a really good second half. They don't stay consistent within a game. They're shit for a bit and then they're really good when it needs to like win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've got a
Mhm.
really
Oh,
slow midfield as well. They've got Paredes started against Switzerland. We've got McAllister, whose legs look completely gone in Prem last season. Rodrigo De Paul, who's at Inter Miami now. It's probably the most energetic of them all. And then Enzo Fernandez. It's not very pacey.
No. The thing is with them midfielders, you get past them, as soon as you do, they just boot you.
Yeah.
That's all they do. That's what they're built for. You get past them, boot you. But then if you go anywhere near them, even flick them, they're crying. That's how they get. They get away with so much. I'm sure I've seen a stat. It was something to do, obviously, with all like the referee controversy and all that. It was like how many fouls per yellow card for each team, and Argentina have the most fouls per yellow card. Before they get 1 yellow card on average, they commit 22 fouls before they even get one.
It's
Like,
crazy.
and the rest of them are like, and I think the one below it's like 15, and I can't remember who it was, but they've got like the most fouls per like 1 yellow card. It's mental how they get away with so much.
Yeah, just not wanted to look too obvious for FIFA.
No. Love to see what fucking Paraguay's were, because 13 fouls, no yellow cards in that France game as well.
Oh,
ridiculous.
crazy.
Ridiculous.
Well, yeah. Let's talk about the semi-finals then. Well, we've been talking about England and Argentina. We may as well predict what we think is going to happen in that game first.
Yeah.
If you want to go first, Ben.
I think this will go to extra time, and I think England will beat them 3-2. Do you think we actually do get to the final? So I don't rate this Argentina team that highly. But again, with the way the plays are and the referees potentially being on Argentina's side, it'll make it out to be a harder game. But we get to the final.
Go on, Matt.
Love it. Well, I do think there'll be plenty of goals in the game. It'll be, as I say, as open as it can be.
Matt will
It's
be
just two
sat
teams.
there with his messy top on, probably.
Nah, man. You'll be surprised to hear I won't be rooting for Argentina. So I'll be rooting for you in the semis, but we'll see about the final. So,
Yeah.
but no, as I say, there'll be plenty of goals, I think. As I say, we 3-2 game would be suffice, so it would. I could see England getting over the line, but look, they're no mugs, Argentina. Like they're the same starting 11 that they have from 2022. They're an
Yeah.
aging team, so they're there to be. They're there for the taking for you. I think there's no better opportunity for England to get to the semis or to the final. Sorry. So yeah, I'm going England win.
What score?
Go 3-2. So
Okay.
3-2 England.
Coffee and Ben then.
Well, 4-2 then.
Okay, I'm going England win, obviously, because it's coming home. We all know this. I'm gonna go 2-0 England.
I don't think we concede.
Nah. I think nah. Just nah. I think Messi, he surprised us until now, but who've Argentina even played? Let's be honest.
Literally no one.
True. It's true.
Like, we are Argentina's biggest test. Like, we've not played anyone really, but we've played a lot
We
better
could
than
be
Argentina have played.
one of the first teams Lionel Messi's never scored against, because he'd never played against England before. We could end up being one of the first teams he's never scored against.
Well, you're making me think he's going to score. You know what? They're probably going to get some fluky penalty that just never was a penalty, and then he's probably going to miss it anyway, so it's still 2-0 to England. Messi can't even score penalties, mate. Do you think we're going to concede to Messi?
Messi's going to be on Nico O'Reilly's back pocket.
Messi's on fraud watch, mate. Can't even score from 12 yards.
The greatest of all time on fraud watch.
Oh dear.
Okay. Well, the other semi-final is the one I will be worried about. If France get through in that game, I think Spain, we could do them. We should have done them in the Euros final, to be honest, especially when Rodri went off injured at half time.
Yeah.
Like,
They made fucking Zubimendi look like Sergio Busquets.
yeah, it's not even that. It's just we scored. We had the momentum, scored late on, and then we go and concede again 7 minutes later or whatever it were. Like, oh my God, at least just get to extra time. But yeah, I think, to be honest, I hope Spain beat France and then we get payback against Spain. I think we'll struggle more against France in the final because France just look unreal. To be fair, they have probably looked the best so far in this tournament.
Past 2 games have not even broke a sweat, really.
Yeah.
Morocco and Paraguay, they didn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
It was ridiculously easy for them.
Yeah, but when you look at it, 3-0 against Sweden, not conceded. 1-0 against Paraguay, didn't concede. 2-0 against Morocco, didn't concede. They've not conceded in the knockouts yet.
To be fair, I don't think their defence is that great either.
They've conceded 2 goals all tournament. 1 against Senegal, and 1 against Norway.
Yeah.
And that was when they rested the team. That was when they rested the team against Norway.
It's the same with Spain, though. They've only conceded, 1 all tournament. And again, another defence that I don't rate that highly.
Yeah.
They don't have that many great defenders, and neither do France. But for some reason, it works.
Well, Spain,
but then again,
Spain have
their
played
attack's
a
their
lot
greatest
better.
defence.
Spain have played better opposition. They played Portugal.
Yeah.
They played Belgium. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a close game. What are you going for in this game, Matt?
Well, I think the key for Spain is if Lamine Yamal turns up. He's done quite well this whole tournament, bar the game he scored in, and even then he didn't look overly great. But the key is through him. The key is through Rodri. Stop that pivot in the middle of France's midfield with Kone and Rabiot.
I don't know what's happened to Tchouaméni. I don't know if he's been dropped or he's had a knock.
He got injured for the Paraguay game, I think it was.
Yeah.
Was that there? Yeah. I think Spain can sneak through. I think they can.
So
I'll go 1-0 Spain.
Okay.
I think keeping Mbappe quiet is like.
Didn't Spain knock France out the Euros 1-0 as well?
It was 2-1, I think, but yeah, that was in the semis.
I can't remember.
It was, yeah.
I just remember. I think was it Lamine Yamal score a goal in that game? I think it was. The fucking cracker.
He did. He was 16 at the time too. Crazy.
Mental.
So
I have no idea.
Yeah, if he turned up, the sky's the limit for them. And I'm saying stopping Mbappe like freaking stopping a moving truck, so big, or so. But I can see Spain sneaking through again. So I can't just whatever it is about France. I think they've been the best team so far, but there's just something about Spain. It's sort of England in my head. I think they could do it.
Yeah,
I think they can really beat them.
What are you saying, Ben?
As much as I want Spain to beat them, so it may be a bit of an easier game if we do get to the final.
Yeah,
I do think France do win. I think they might have just had a little bit too much for them in attack because their attack's just scary. I don't know what anyone can do to stop them unless you've defended with 11 men behind the ball and you just try and somehow stop them. But I think France will win. But I reckon, like Matt said, I reckon it will be a bit of a cagey game, and I do think it'll go to extra time and penalties, and France win on penalties. I think it'll be 1-1 into extra time, and they end up winning on penalties.
I'm going. My heart wants Spain to win, but my head's just telling me there's no way.
Yeah,
But what does give me confidence is France's weakest position is probably left back, and Spain's biggest threat is right wing. So if they're going to do anything, it's going to be through Yamal. But
Thing.
I don't know. They've not just got Yamal. They've got Pedri as well. They've got Rodri. But and Fabian
100%.
Ruiz is a good player.
yeah.
Let's say another
But
decent squad. Like
I'm
Tony
just-
Olmo on the bench. Or he has a ball. Sorry, or he has the ball up front. Ferran Torres can come off the bench. They're
I'm just
of
looking
enough
at
firepower.
I'm just looking at the defenses, and I just think France is just a little bit better.
I don't. Oh, it does look a bit better on paper, but I'm not
Like-
fully convinced about France's squad.
Spain, I'm just not
defense, should I
convinced of
say.
it defensively because I know they've kept the most clean sheets, but when you got Pedro Porro and you've got Aymeric Laporte who's getting on there, they've got a
Yeah.
young kid Kubasi, and then they've got Cucurella who's he's really good, but sometimes he can be a bit too attacking. Yeah, I just think France are just gonna batter them, to be honest.
Right here first.
I'm gonna go 3-1 France. 3-1 France.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means, well, me and Ben have got France v England final. Matt's got England v Spain. So who do you think's gonna win the World Cup, Matt?
Whoever beats England. Yes, have as good a chance as the rest of the 4 teams, I think. I think he'll get past Argentina, no problem, but I think he's have a good chance.
I will say
maybe
these are probably the 4 best teams on paper, and they're all left still.
yeah,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all the 4th highest ranked, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy. I don't know if that's ever happened.
So are you
Well-
saying, Matt?
I'll go Spain. Just
They're gonna be like Spain on penalties will be the best thing ever.
yeah, we'll go Spain with penalties for you. Yes, I've done well to avoid defeat.
Just for like watching us all cry and that again. Right, go on,
Yeah.
Ben. Are you gonna lift my spirits a bit?
I don't know. 'Cause
England v France, according to you.
France will be probably the biggest test this squad probably will ever face. I don't think there'll ever be a better squad than France. Like, I don't see anyone coming close to that sort of team. But if we are going to do it, it's not going to be in the 90, and I think we do beat France on penalties because to be fair, France don't have a good track record in penalty shootouts, and they missed quite a few in the last one against Argentina. They did face a better goalkeeper at penalties than Jordan Pickford, but this England squad have been decent in penalty shootouts over the past few years. So I'm going to go England on penalties. It's coming home.
Back your boys. Do it.
Got it. I've become more and more influenced with the way we've played into thinking that this actually might be the time, because last Euros I weren't fully convinced. We didn't play anyone. We played shit. We got found out in the final.
Mhm.
This time we've come back again. There's been games where we've not played bad, but then there's games where we've played shit, but actually ended up still coming out with a result again. But then I've seen a lot more from the team than just individuals in certain games, defensively, especially when we're actually having to defend the lead. We've looked a lot better at defensively, so I do think we can win it.
Mhm.
I
Is there a
hope.
big chance?
Touch wood. Touch wood.
Would you,
Go on,
Ryan?
Right.
Let me say we're going to bar him.
This is what's happening, lads. Mainan or Pickford? I'm going. You know what? I'll give him Mainan. Left back.
Your nan's good enough in goal, is she?
Yeah. My nan's sick. Right, left back. Obviously O'Reilly over Dino and Teo Hernandez, who plays in Saudi. Centre backs. I'm going with Gehi and Konza. We don't want no Saliba around here. Right back. Clearly the best right back at this tournament has been Jed Spence.
By far.
You know what?
Arsenal.
Probably Reece James is going to be back, so he's better than Koundé. Centre mids. I don't think anyone who's got one brain cell would think France has got a better midfield than England. So
Jordan Henderson.
yeah, even if Jordan Henderson were there, would be better than France.
Hmm.
And then up front, I'm going Harry Kane over Mbappe. Jude Bellingham's defo better than Elise. Right wing.
Okay.
Go on then, I'll give him Ballon d'Or, he's man over Madueke and Saka. Left wing. Who's even playing left wing? Doué, some kid. He's not on Gordon's level, is he? Let's be honest.
No.
He don't look like someone off Corey, does he? Like Gordon. So, on that note, lads, it's coming home.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Fucking hope so.
It's coming home. 4-2 England.
I swear to God, if I'm coming home from the pub on Wednesday night crying my eyes out because we've just been battered by Lionel Messi.
No, I'm only joking. 1-0 England.
Kid you for
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. That's what's going to be happening. Come. When is it? Come Sunday, the 19th of July, we're going to all be watching Harry Kane lift the World Cup for England. And 2 stars will be on that badge come the Euros.
be some sight for you.
Bobby Mainoo's actually going to get some minutes in the final, by the way.
Kobe Mainoo's probably praying we get to bronze final. But get some minutes.
Swear to God, if we get to the final and Kobe Mainoo doesn't play a single minute, I'm going to be fuming because he could have been in Barbados living his life, having a rest,
Nah, mate.
rather than sat in America training every day.
If he's not
sitting
coming on,
his arse on the fucking
if he's
bench.
not coming on against Panama, he's not bringing them on in final against France.
It's a joke. He could be scoring the winner.
They might need him yet.
Right, quickly. We're gonna do who's been your player of the tournament, who's been your young player of the tournament, who's been your surprise of the tournament. So, who wants to go first?
Let Matt go first. He's the guest.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't put surprise of the tournament, so I'll just start with that, just off the top of my head. I think we would all agree, probably Cape Verde. See all our expectations getting out of the group.
Yeah.
Defeat in all 4 of the matches in 90 minutes. Given Uruguay, how's the play? Uruguay, Argentina scoring against them for 1. Pretty crazy. So yeah, we'll go with them. They've been unreal.
Good choice.
Player of the tournament. Sorry, go on.
Good choice.
Yeah. Player of the tournament. Can't really look past Mbappe, to be honest with you. I've put the lists: Messi, Bellingham, or Yazabal. Then a couple of honourable mentions like Holland, Kane, or the Cape Verdean goalie. Funny enough,
Vozinha.
that's the one.
Vozinha.
Can pronounce his name, but couldn't look past Mbappe. He's just I think he's just on a league of his own at this World Cup.
Yeah.
20 goals in 20 matches, bang on, 21 and 21, whatever it is. Crazy stats. So I think he's just gone up a level. I think this coming club season for Real Madrid, it could be his time to get a Ballon d'Or, if all goes well for France, of course, as well. Young player, I could only really think of two that have really stood out for me. What do you call him? Yan Diomande
Yeah.
from Ivory Coast. The first couple of matches he just looked unbelievable, cutting in from that right hand side or
unreal.
left hand, whatever it was. And Benzambe,
Yeah.
20 years old, getting his big move to Villa. Well, he's been Switzerland's best player by far. So
100%.
yeah, I think overall, I'll stick with Nzambe, Brion, Mbappe for just player of the tournament. Obviously, lots can still change these next 4 matches, but for now, we'll stick with Mbappe. And then surprise, Cape Verde. We'll give it to them.
Do you want to go now, Ben?
Yeah. I'll surprise with the tournament. I was gonna say Cape Verde for how well they done, but I'm gonna go for a team that surprised me with how bad they done. Portugal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were shocking. Yeah, they got round of 16, but other than Uzbekistan, they didn't perform well at all. Probably most likely down to the manager, I've said a couple of times, but to still not perform to a level that you should be performing at, especially with how many world-class players are in that team, especially in the midfield. It's
Yeah.
a crime that they didn't perform. Best player of the tournament, I've gone with two. I'm torn between two. Jude Bellingham and Michael Olise. I think Michael Olise's been ridiculous. He's not scored a goal, but he's been one of France's best players. Got most assists in the tournament. I think Mbappe won some of his goals without Olise being on the pitch. I think he's been quality, obviously Jude, because I've dragged England out in the mud near enough every game. And then I agree with young player Manzambe. I think he's definitely been probably the best young player of the tournament. Like you said, got a big move to Villa off the back of this season, obviously with Freiburg and with Switzerland. Probably, yeah, in their best player. Dragged them to the semi-final. Not semi-final. What was it? Round of 16 or whatever it was. Quarter-final. Can't remember what it was. It was quarter-final, wasn't it? Yeah, he's been really good and got to move to the Premier League off the back of it. It's what happens when you have a good World Cup. You get on the big stage and you get these big moves. Hopefully, it works out for him and he actually stays fit and cracks on.
Yeah, I think for me, young player of the tournament, obviously Manzambe. I basically called it before the tournament started as well in my video. So yeah, Manzambe, young player of the tournament. My surprise of the tournament, I've actually gone for a player. I've gone with Lionel Messi. Just because. What are you laughing at?
No, I don't hate it. To be fair, like there wasn't much.
Nah, no one was thinking Messi would come into this and be top goal scorer, score every game. Basically, be one of the best players. He's got the most man of match awards, I think, in the tournament.
Probably him or Jude Bellingham in a minute, probably, innit? Because Jude Bellingham's got, what, 5 or something?
Yeah.
Maybe 6?
On FootMob it says Messi's got 5. So
I don't know how many Jude Bellingham's got. I know he's had a few.
Yeah, without Messi, Argentina wouldn't be anywhere near this stage of the tournament. I just think I don't think anyone really expected anything from him. I think they just wanted to see him more than anything. See if he still had it, and he's definitely proved that he's still got it. Playing in MLS.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, it just gets worse for that debate for Ronaldo. Every World Cup we get to.
So it's
But yeah,
uglier and uglier for you, like proper die-hard Ronaldo fans. They just got no leg to stand on anymore, really. Like, I love Ronaldo more than Messi, just
Yeah.
because I grew up watching him. But I have no issue saying Messi's the greatest of all time, because I'll be lying to myself if I
yeah,
said he's not.
yeah.
100%.
And then player of the tournament, I've also got Messi.
Oh,
So he's my
Fair
surprise
enough.
and he's my player of the tournament. Because just
Yeah.
how well he's surprised me. I just
Mhm.
think he's done that good. He's got to be player at the tournament as well. I think he's basically carried Argentina.
Yeah, don't hate it. So, like, I had him on my list as well. Like, top goal scorer, obviously. I didn't really put in
Yeah,
my head the point you'd put. It was just like, right, I'm not looking at stats either, to be fair, but it's just more, yeah, like, Argentina wouldn't be where they are without him.
No,
You know?
nowhere near.
So they'll miss him whenever he does eventually retire.
we're gonna do Manchester United keep, loan, and sell with Matt and Ben. I'm just gonna say the names out, considering the two Man United fans here. So we're gonna start off with the goalkeepers first. And we've got, this should be pretty straightforward. Don't really need to talk about much, just a simple keep, loan, sell for each player.
Mm-hmm.
Senny Lemans.
Yeah, keep.
Keep.
Yeah, great debut season for Lemans. By India.
Oh,
Sell.
sell.
I think he's been sold anyway, isn't he?
He's on his verge on the way out, I think.
Tom Eaton.
Keep.
Yeah, keep about.
United Scott Carson.
Yeah.
I was literally going to say that, so it was exactly that.
Cal Darlow just signed.
I keep him.
Keep
Yeah.
him. Might as well.
Vitek.
Yeah.
Been linked with Celtic, I believe.
I'm a bit torn between sell and loan, because he wants first team football, but you're not going to get that over Lemans. So I'd sell him, but I'd loan him to develop him a bit more to potentially be number one eventually, depending on how well he does. But I'll probably sell him, because it's probably going to be a bit harder to get in over Lemans, considering how good he was in the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be the same. So I'd just let him go, have a career.
Yeah.
Just get a big buyback clause or sell on clause on him.
Up next, Dermot Mee.
We loan him.
I probably
Must
don't
be
as well.
some young goalkeeper.
He's like
I think
24 or something. Maybe sell, actually.
He's
Serious?
24.
I think he's maybe like, I think he was born in like 2002 or something. And so he's still only young, but I'd probably sell him, because he's probably not going to get in, is he?
Yeah. Moving on to the defenders. We got Harry Amas.
Loan.
I'd probably go loan as well, but this would be his sort of last chance to loan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was poor in both last season, I think, from
Yeah.
what I've seen of him.
Diego Leon.
Loan.
Yeah, probably loan. Give him a chance out.
Don't
some football.
get him in training matches. He'll be injuring all your players if he plays like the other Paraguayans. Tyler Fredrickson.
I'd probably sell, to be honest. The
Yeah.
matches he's played, I've not been convinced
Because
one
he's
bit.
not like, he's like going into his 20s. He's not like a teenager anymore. And he's only just started coming into the first team as well over the past season or two.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably sell him. He's not really broken. He's not really done well when he's played, really.
Mm-hmm. I don't think he's played since that Grimsby game, to be fair. I think
No.
it's shocking. So I probably would just sell him.
Aiden Heaven.
Keep.
Future captain.
100%. 100%.
Luke Shaw.
Sell.
Oh. I'd probably keep.
Sell.
I'd probably keep.
I'd probably sell him. I think he's 31 and he's had one full fit season. he only ever stays remotely fit when it's a World Cup season anyway, or a Euro, so he can try and get into the England squad. No doubt this season he's going to get injured. I'd keep him for experience, but if I was just going purely based on how the ability wise at the minute, I reckon I'd sell him because I don't think he's nowhere near as good as he used to be.
Okay. Lenny Yoro.
I'd keep him
Yeah,
for
I
now.
would keep him for now. I would probably loan him if I had a few more at the back, but
Yeah.
they're stretched a bit thin at the back as it is. So I'll just keep.
I don't really rate him. Patrick Dorgu.
Keep him. Ballon d'Or, you gotta keep him.
Yeah, keep.
Lisandro Martinez.
Keep him.
Keep as backup.
Harry Maguire.
Lifetime contract. Keep him.
Yeah. It's
For
never leaving.
God's sake. Is he ever going to live up to that fee?
No, but from what he's given us over
He's been
the
there
past
10
years,
years or something now.
Mm.
don't even know how long he's been there, to be fair.
He joined in
6,
like
7 years, something.
2019.
2019. That's the one.
2019-20 season, yeah.
So nearly then. About 7 years.
Yeah, I keep as well.
Matthias de Ligt.
A tough one, that.
I would sell. He's not.
If you can stay fit, I'd keep him, but pure as backup. But again, if he's not going to stay fit,
Well,
Yeah.
sell him.
you'll only know that when the transfer window is not open. So,
That's it.
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
you've got
If
to
he can recover
decide
from
now.
this injury, if he can recover from this injury, I'd keep him. In hindsight, say in however many weeks when the season starts and he's not recovered, I'd probably look to get rid of him in January.
Yeah, like
Okay.
when he is fit, he's United's best defender by far, but he can't
Yeah.
stay fit. So I think they just sort of need to bite the bullet with him in this next season, though.
Up
He's
next,
not even
So-
old either. He's mid-20s.
Mazraoui.
I'd keep him for
Sell.
backup.
I think they need better. I still think they need better, so I would sell personally. Don't mind Mazraoui, but yeah,
No.
Someone that's on a lifetime contract, Diogo Dalot.
I don't know. Like I think he's slightly better than Mazraoui personally, like going forward anyway.
Yeah.
So I would keep him and again get better. Or buy better, I should say. Diogo should get better.
I'm so torn on it because as much as I don't like him, and I genuinely think he's one of United's worst ever right backs we've had, I only rate him because of how passionate he is about the club and how he actually loves playing for United. And he never backs down from anything. He's always available.
Yeah.
Always fights for the badge, always tries. Sometimes that's more than ability, sometimes. So I would
Yeah.
keep him, buy better and have him as a backup rather than have
It's a proper
Rather
guarantee.
anyone else.
Okay. Dan Gore. Moving on to midfielders.
Oh, yeah, sell. Time to go have a career somewhere. Hopefully it's in the reserves forever.
I don't actually know. I don't know how old he actually is. So I would say loan, but I don't know if he's had. I think he's just come off loan. I don't know. I'm sure he has it. I'd say loan, but this is his last chance
Hmm.
to prove himself.
Toby Collier.
Say loan
Yeah,
again.
I would go alone. Yeah. He was okay at Hull from what I hear.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he had a
So-
rough time at West Brom with injuries. I think it might have been.
Yeah.
We'll do the next two together. The Fletcher twins.
I can't mind which one was which. To be honest, one of them came
No.
on against Newcastle, and they were, I don't want to say shocking, because they're still as young as they are, but they clearly just weren't ready at that particular time. So
I can't remember if it was Tyler.
honestly, can't
'Cause
remember.
I remember, I think it was Tyler who was the bit more of a box to box, who could bet, but who didn't play a pass forward, and he
Yeah.
looked bad. But I think then Jack came on, who's more of a 10, sort of more attacking player, and he looked decent. I think unless I was getting the two mixed up, I can't really remember. But I say they both need a loan to maybe in the championship to get up to men's football.
Okay. Kobe Manu.
Lifetime contract. Keep.
You keeping as well, Matt.
Oh yeah, keep. Yeah, sorry. No, German.
Ugarte.
Burn him at the stake. Hung, drawn, and quartered. He doesn't need. Get him gone.
Well, it's a bit harsh.
No, it's not. It's
That's a bit
he needs to
harsh.
go ASAP. He needs to go
Uh,
ASAP.
I'll not go that deep with it, but yeah, sell. Need better.
Well,
Need much.
I've got news for you. You're not selling him because he's out with an ACL. So unlucky
He's out
boys.
for the next year.
Unlucky boys, you're keeping him. I'm deciding for you.
Oh my god.
Bruno Fernandes.
Again, lifetime contract. Keep him. He's lifting a Premier League trophy before he retires.
I think you need to put him on life support more than anything. He's getting on a bit, isn't he? Never mind lifetime contract.
Maybe. 32, I don't know how old he is.
He's in his early 30s now.
Yeah.
Proper unk.
Yeah, keep. I don't see what the boss says about selling these players that are getting on a wee bit just for a bit of profit. You're going to miss them.
No.
Like did Fergie sell Scholes gigs in their early 30s? No, keep him. Fucking keep him till the legs drop.
Mason Mount.
I'd say sell, yeah.
Okay.
You're right. No more of them.
Moving on to the attackers. We've got Mateus Cunha.
Keep.
Yeah, keep.
100%.
We've got Ethan Wheatley.
Sell.
Yeah, he's not going to break into the first team. Sell.
No.
We've got Chido Obi.
Loan.
Again, I've not been overly convinced with Chido Obi. I guess I'll give him a loan.
He's still only like really, really young though, and he's like 17, I think.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I'll give him a loan.
He's very
give him
young.
a couple of years of a loan. I think he's only 18 or so, if not 19.
17, 18 or something like that.
We've
He's
got,
really young. We've had him since he was like 16 or something. I don't even know.
up next, we've got the man himself. Every little helps. Benjamin Tesco.
Or Tesco.
Keep him.
Benjamin Sesko.
I love Sesko.
Yeah, keep. Big fan.
Okay. Up next, Joshua Zirkzee.
Get him gone.
I don't mind Xerxes. He's not a striker. He's not a freaking goal scorer. So he's not. He's so cute on the ball, but it's just
he's not built for the Premier League.
No, that's what I was going to say. He's just not built for this league. He's not. Yeah, I would get him gone, but reluctantly get him gone.
Like his position isn't a position you see in any Premier League side.
No.
Like no one plays with false nines or wide tens really. Whatever position he is, nobody in the Premier League plays it.
Yeah.
Okay. Up next, Ahmad Diallo.
Keep.
Yeah. I go keep. Needs to be a bit better. He wasn't overly great last
I'd say
season.
keep, but I reckon this season is his last chance to prove his worth.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Also, the next one, Brian Mbumo.
Keep.
Yeah, keep. Nothing else needs said.
And
I love
then,
that ball that it is.
And then finally, Marcus Rashford. What are you doing with him, boys?
So hard.
I'm torn. I don't want to go back to saying, oh, Fergie would have got rid of him with his poor attitude and whatnot. Yeah, of course he would have, but we're not in them times anymore. So we're not. The club still does have the same principles, I guess, where they would get gone rebels as such. But if Carrick wants him as part of his team, then I'll back him. So keep if Carrick wants him.
I love
Just as
him
good.
so much. Just pure fact he gave me a lot of like special moments as a kid. But I personally think the ship sailed. He's on a ridiculous wage for what he's done over the past couple of years. He's living off one season over the past what how long ago was that season now? 3 years ago. He's
Mhm.
done next to nothing for United in in that time since. He's been on 2 loans, and I think he's better off elsewhere. But
Yeah.
I don't know where it'll be because I don't know who's going to pay his wage, and a 40 million transfer fee for him. As much as I love him, I'd sell him and go and get someone that's got a better attitude and actual willing to actually fight for the team rather than lounge about sitting on his ass for 325 grand a week, whatever it is.
Stroll about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's it.
That's us.
Yeah, about some transfers. Let's start with Man United while we're on the topic. Edison deal is now off. Well, apparently for now, they could still revisit it. Everyone's saying that I'm seeing.
I don't think we should be doing that. We're
Andre
going to make ourselves look like a
Santos.
massive tit.
Andre Santos in. He took another Brazilian's number.
That's the
Really
Fred.
well.
Another Brazilian centre mid's number. Big
Like
Fred.
Fred.
Big Fredinho. That could
don't
be
hate
a
that.
that could be a
Oh, sorry,
bad
man.
omen for you.
Oh,
I loved Fred.
yeah.
As much as he was a liability.
As poor as he was stat wise and whatnot, and just getting run off the
I
park at
feel
times.
sorry for you, Ben. You grew up in an era of Man United where you're saying I love Fred.
No, like Fred was the modern Anderson for us, really, because Anderson was shocking, but still got a lot of love.
Fred clear as Anderson. Like,
I love Fred. I grew up. My hero was Marcus Rashford.
No, Marcus Rashford weren't my hero. It was Wayne Rooney. Like I grew up on the back end of us winning trophies, really. Like I still seen us win the Champions League and multiple Premier Leagues, but I've seen a lot more bad than good.
How old are you,
Which
Ben?
is unfortunate. 22.
Ah, so you would have seen a good wee bit then, actually.
Like the success slowed down. What? I don't know what year.
Over a decade.
I was 9 years old when we last won the Premier League.
Jesus.
At least you saw your club win a Premier League before I had to wait 30 years.
That's true. That's true.
I've waited my entire life for that.
Like I still remember where I was when we won the Champions League. Like I watched football from a very early age, and some people don't even believe me when I say that I remember us winning the Champions League. Because you don't remember football before you're 3 years old, or you weren't watching football, you don't understand it at 3 years old. Nobody understands football at 3 years old, but when you're watching your team lift the Champions League, you understand that.
Well,
it don't matter if you don't understand what fucking roles players play.
Well, one of my first memories of football was actually listening to it on the radio. Because I was having a few jobs done on the house, so we didn't have the TV. So we had the radio on. It was actually Liverpool versus Man United. And I remember we was all just doing some work in the kitchen or something. And this must have been like 2003 or something. Very early 2000s. And it was Liverpool versus United, actually. And I think Danny Murphy scored a penalty.
He done that a couple of times where he scored and a 1-0 win at Old Trafford for Liverpool.
And we were just celebrating. And it was like the most, like, people listening to this won't remember ever listening to a game on the radio, but it's even worse because, especially when it's penalty, because you can't even see what's happening.
Just so better in your mind now.
Well, yeah, that was like a big thing back in the day, listening to a game on the radio. That Yuri Tielemans is joining Man United for a great deal, to be fair, 35 million release clause, which no one ever even knew he had. I didn't know about it.
I had no clue about it. I didn't even see anything about it. Apparently, I was listening to after it all got announced, after my live, someone was saying, that United stand, what's his name, Mark Goldbridge was actually applauding the transfer. I'm like, well, he's changed his tune considering he's been slating us all summer. Let me have a listen to what he's been saying. And he was saying, like, someone that he knows, his source, spoke to him yesterday about Tielemans coming to United, and he's ended up tweeting out about, does anyone know what Tielemans' release clause is? I don't think anyone actually knew. And then today, we've activated it, 35 mil, something like that, which great deal for someone that's, to be fair, is quite highly rated in the Premier League, like as one of the top midfielders, really. And you're getting him for 35 million. When you've got Bruno G, who's the same age, if not maybe a little bit younger, maybe around the same age, who they're wanting 60 plus million for.
Oh, is that right? I thought it was
they want a lot of money for Bruno G, Newcastle to Arsenal, and he's the same age as Tielemans. I know it's a release clause, but 35 million in today's market, no matter how old you are for a midfielder, is a bargain.
Yeah, still. He must have been going into the last year of the contract too, but
probably around that, yeah.
Yeah, but even still, Jesus, all day long. You'd rather that than paying.
Yeah, they've had two players leave today actually as well. Aston Villa have had. What is it? Is it Luca Digne? He's gone to PSG. Yeah.
Luca Digne's joining PSG.
£10 million as well.
I've just seen they're selling the youngster Lewis Dobbin $9 million to Southampton. They need to sell a lot of players for this PSR stuff. Every season it affects them. Looking like Rodgers could leave
the world
eventually. Yeah. They've signed Manzambi though, who's been brilliant at the World Cup. Pinched him off Newcastle. Another Newcastle player being pinched at the last minute. He's crazy.
Newcastle fans are winding me up though. As soon as they get linked to a player, yeah, we're back with this, that, and the other.
It's not winding me up though. It's just youngsters. So funny.
It's hilarious to laugh at, but some of these Newcastle fans that are saying, they signed this Torre guy and this Sean Stew, and they think, oh my God, look at these people. No one's ever heard of him. No one's heard of these people before this transfer window.
They have actually signed some this time. Before they was leaving it till last minute. So at least they're getting some deals over the line. They've signed the keeper as well from France. So it looks like they've got a new number one. And
I didn't know they signed a new goalkeeper.
Yeah, we need to get a Newcastle fan on. Transfer news to do with Man United. Mason Greenwood, he's joining Fenerbahce. So Man United are getting at least 10 million of the 40 million fee.
Yeah,
that's going to Olympique Marseille. But yeah, just a bit of a weird one.
To be fair, that's probably the only place he could have gone.
But I don't know, because Spain probably could have gone back to.
Yeah,
he could have stayed in
Atletico
France.
Madrid wanted him.
He could have gone to Italy.
Yeah,
just anywhere, really.
I heard a few rumours Atletico Madrid wanted him because I was seeing how much United could get from either transfer. I think Atletico Madrid would have been offering more. How true that their interest was, I don't know, but he's gone to Fenerbahce now, and at least United get a little bit back off him.
It just seems a bit strange because I think he's just doing it for money now. He's just going wherever he gets money.
Yeah. But that's probably the only motivation he's got now. He's not going to get in the England squad. He's not going to get back into England. The best bet is try and just chase as much money as you can in a career where you've pretty much ruined your career where you could have gone right to the very top. Like, he could have been England's best player this year at the World Cup if he would have stayed at United. He would have been in England eventually. But ruined it for himself.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a shame
Yeah.
because he was
Yeah.
still, he was a cracker player.
Yeah, he's
Absolute
unbelievable. Like, he is so
Yeah.
good.
Some
Yeah.
more transfer news. Adeyemi to Barcelona.
Yeah. Bit of a weird one, that.
It's like
Yeah.
20,
Very strange one.
25 million, something like that, which is very cheap.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of firepower in that attack, Barcelona.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Squad as well. Who would that have? Well, I think Ferran Torres is going, but your wee fella, is it Ronnie Bargy?
Yeah, he's been
Isn't
linked
it
with a
him?
lot of teams.
Oh, has he? Was he on the way out too?
Yeah, apparently
Mm.
Sunderland are looking at him.
Oh, right. That'd be a coup. He actually scored against
Yeah,
you. Lucky
yeah.
years ago.
Jurgen Klopp is joining Germany as manager,
Yeah.
That's right.
taking over
Seen him every week.
Nagelsmann, which
Probably the best one you could have got, really, considering
Yeah.
obviously, yeah, German, but
I think it was always destined to happen. It just
Yeah.
sounds perfect job for him because he's gonna have to travel and watch matches for scout players and stuff, but other than that, he's only working a couple of days a
who
year.
knows? Next World Cup, Pep Guardiola is a Spain manager, Jurgen Klopp as a German manager.
Well,
Oh,
if
Could happen.
Spain went World Cup again, it might be a while till that happens.
Never know. I think Guardiola, if he can, might have a couple of years off and have a bit of a break, but coming up to the next World Cup or Euros, potentially, I think maybe this current manager will see through the Euros, and then I don't know when his contract probably ends, but next World Cup could be Guardiola versus Jurgen Klopp again in a World Cup.
Yeah, I think
it's a
Pep
sensible-
Pep needs to go to like France or Italy though now and win the leagues there.
just to get in the same
Go to a
bracket.
team that doesn't get fed a load of money.
Yeah,
Go to the Italian league where the money's
yeah.
in the mud, where you're not getting a lot of money.
Go
and win a league
Juventus
and
at
win
least.
a-
Go Juventus and try and get them back to the top.
Exactly. Just doing a hard job. Don't get me wrong, unbelievable manager, but he's been spoon fed
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, 100%. Do you think it'll tarnish his legacy almost? Like, it's not. It is quite subjective, that, but.
I don't know.
What, going to a weaker team?
No, not even that there. Just because he has been, I guess, spoon fed throughout his career, like his managerial career, do you think that sort of puts him in like the overrated bracket?
I think the only thing that brings his legacy down a tad bit is he went to Munich with all that amount of cash that they have in Munich. Obviously, he done what he needed to do by winning the league with them.
Yeah. Well, they just signed all
Never
the
delivered a
Dortmund's
Champions
players,
League.
don't they?
Never, yeah,
The
never
biggest
delivered a Champions
competitors.
League. Failed in the Champions League with Munich on what? How many years was he there?
I think 3.
3 years.
3.
Failed in the Champions League. Obviously delivered domestic trophies, which is meant to do. But Champions League wise,
Yeah.
failed. Which, to be fair, other than I know we've won a 2 Champions League at Barcelona, won a Champions League at City. The rest of it, like, he's not done fantastic in the Champions League elsewhere. Got to 2 finals with City, lost 1, and knocked out early in a lot of the competitions, in a lot of the seasons. Failed with Munich. He only done well in the Champions League with the greatest squad of all time. Like,
Mhm.
you don't get much better than that squad that faced United in 2011.
Yeah.
That is the best team I've ever seen in my life.
The final one. 3 realistic Man United signings.
Yep.
We'll let well, you know what? I'll go first because I've done a list, even though I'm not a United fan.
Closet United fan.
I've tried to pick out some rogue names. Yeah.
Oh God.
So I'm not gone with anyone that I've seen you be. Maybe one you've been linked with, but the others not really much. So the first name I've got written down is Iliman and Jai.
I seen some links last season. Towards
I
the end of
think
last season. And,
if United signed him, I'd be worried.
Oh.
Up next, I've got
Give me that Jason Wilcox. Sign him now.
I've got Ibrahim Sangare from Nottingham Forest. I think he had a really good season last season. I think he'd be a good CDM signing for anyone,
I'm
really.
sure we were linked to him not long ago as well when he played for, was it PSV?
Yeah, I think everyone was. We was.
yeah.
And then I've got two other names written down, but I've got Trevor Chalobah because I think he's good centre back, and I can't believe Chelsea is selling him, to be honest. And he'll help out when half your defence is always injured. And then I've got, as a little bit of a rogue one, it was a toss up between him and Iliman and Jai. I've got Rafa Leao.
It's not too bad, too far.
But it depends
Don't
on
mind.
whether Rashford leaves, really.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Right.
Fair.
You can go next, Ben.
I'm sure when I done this last time, because we done it, I think, with Callum, when we're doing realistic signings for Bournemouth, United and Liverpool, I'm sure I said, who did I say now? It would have been Chouameni, Somerville and Lewis Hall. Chouameni's off the table now.
Yeah,
I do
he's
think we
definitely
need
not leaving.
I do think we need Lewis Hall. I think if we are going to spend big this transfer window, I reckon we actually do go and spend big on a left back like him. I think he could be at United for 10 years.
Yeah.
Chouameni is obviously not going to come now considering signing a new contract. So I am going to go for either Manu Kone. I think he's impressed me quite a lot. Especially when Chouameni's not played for France, he's not really looked out of place. Or if we don't get him, probably Carlos Baleba, if I'm being honest. Like, there's been a lot of links. I'm not fully convinced. I'd probably more have Kone, considering he's a lot more imposing in midfield. He's a lot stronger, taller, bit more of a. I don't know. He probably would be a lot better with players like Manu next to him than Carlos Baleba.
Mhm.
And then I'd probably keep Somerville on as well on the left if we do go
Okay.
and sell Marcus Rashford. But I can't really think of any other players we need. If it's not Lewis Hall, I'd probably go for Truffett instead. But I think they're the positions that we do need to get next. I know I get a 6 in, definitely need a left back, and if we do sell Rashford, get a left-hand sided player.
Well, you're saying you want a left back, but you said keep basically all your fullbacks other than Luke Shaw.
No, we definitely do need a left back. Like, I think if Luke Shaw is going to be the only left back we're going to have next season, considering Dorgu might be a left-hand sided player, you can't go into the season with just Luke Shaw as your left back. You can't rely on him to stay fit for another season, considering he's only gone one season out of 12.
Definitely not.
Mhm. No,
Fit.
100%.
Go on, Matt.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Well, you've fucking named 1, 2, 3. You've named 3 of the ones I put down, but I've put 6 names down.
Okay, well,
So
the ones that we did name, read them out and then name the other 3.
so the one that I did name is obviously a centre midfield that we need, obviously with 2 of them now. But the third one was Manu Kone.
Yeah.
I've seen quite a bit of him during this World Cup. I have a bit of a soft spot for Roma from Football Manager days and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I like to sort of keep an eye on them. And he'd been fairly decent in Serie A for them. Not really so on my radar as such until fairly recently. But I don't hate that sign. He's fairly cheap as well.
Well, he was
I've
highly
sort of been
rated.
fine.
He was highly rated
Yeah.
at Mönchengladbach because he was
That's right,
linked with
yeah.
Liverpool when he was there, and a lot of other teams. He ended up going to Roma, which was a bit of a surprise at the time, I think. But yeah,
Bit of a
he's,
stepping stone for him.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's done well there as well.
yeah, and I think he's got the release clause as well as friggin' European experience and whatnot. So I think it's a no-brainer. Go for him on the cheap. I'd also put Lewis Hall, but because Newcastle are selling everyone left and right,
Yeah,
can they get him? They're certainly not get him on the cheap, but can they give Newcastle an enticing price to take him?
I can't
The
see
only
him.
way we do get him is if we get there before Arsenal get Bruno G and try
Yeah.
and get him before they sell him.
Yeah,
I don't know how likely it'll be.
I can't
it's
see him.
United. No, it'll be if they are to get this one done, it'll be a 4th week of August job.
There's
I
no
think.
way that they
Yeah.
sell Bruno Guimaraes, Tonali, Gordon,
No, that's what I'm thinking.
and then Lewis Hall or Livramento. And I've seen that.
Just selling the whole spine.
I've seen Jacob
Yeah.
Murphy's been linked with Everton as well, so
Yeah.
I can't see them selling everyone. They're probably gonna sell one of the centre backs maybe if they can get rid of Botman because he's always injured. They'll need another centre back definitely.
I can sort of see Hall staying another year because the age he is. He's not.
Yeah.
I think he's only about 22,
I think
23.
he'll stay
So
another.
I'm fine, yeah.
it'll do him no harm stay another year. Just get a bit better because he was decent last year, but nothing too outstanding that I can remember anyway. He just, I guess, that English tax he gets a bit of a matching and his value just goes up.
Yeah.
But the other option I had at left back, it's a bit of a rogue on this, but it's Anthony Robinson of Fulham.
Mhm.
Just, I guess, that backup option for Luke Shaw rather than taking over the full mantle. That's if they don't get Lewis Hall, of course. Obviously, bags of Premier League experience. And yeah, Dorgu, he'll be pushed up to the left, so they need someone there. There's no. And a bit of a cheaper option as well, which seems to be the route United are going.
Yeah.
Which I don't hate, but as long as they're buying the right sort of caliber of player, if they can get that nice wee deal like they have with Tielemans, then work away, I would say. And then a third player, just what do you call him? Crescencio, is that his name?
Yeah,
Somerville. Crescencio.
Yeah.
I've liked how he's been at the World Cup. Obviously relegated with West Ham, and stats wise could have been better. Like 1 goal every 4 or 5 matches, I think it was I seen earlier. But when I had said, like, he played against United, I think, obviously last time they played, and he's done okay. I don't know, like, base or rate a player on how they play one particular team. Obviously, it's against my own team.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll be the sensible move for them if Rashford were to go.
Mm-hmm.
And again, they've been relegated. They'll have to get boys off the books. I could see him being another cheap-ish option.
Yeah.
And realistic, also. So.
And then I was thinking, have you got any quick career paths we can do? Seeing as you're the career path master.
I could come up with one at the top of my head now if you want.
Me and Ben can go against each other, see if we can who can get it
I have to
first.
sleep here, boys, now.
Same.
Yeah, right, well.
We'll do like however many you've got off the top of your head, like 3 or something. We'll do a first to 2 and then
yeah. So we'll start off. I think this player started at West Ham. I'll just leave out loans, so that might make it a bit obvious. So started at West Ham. Got himself a move, I believe, to Tottenham.
Michael Carrick.
I'll not freeze you out, so I'm not. After Tottenham, got himself a move to Portsmouth.
Wait. Jermaine Defoe.
Yeah, Jermaine Defoe.
He was at Portsmouth before, after Tottenham?
Yeah.
Or did he go Tottenham, Portsmouth, then back to Tottenham?
Nice. He went to Tottenham from West Ham.
Then back to Spurs.
Yeah, and he went to
Yeah.
Portsmouth and then back to Tottenham.
Oh, I thought he
Yeah.
went. I didn't know he
Because
played for them
Harry
twice. I thought he played.
Redknapp took him to Portsmouth and then took him back to Tottenham with him.
I was
Yeah.
confusing because I thought he would play for Portsmouth, then went to Tottenham. I forgot that he played for him both times. So I swear
There you
Peter
are.
Crouch and him followed each other everywhere for
Yeah.
years.
There you are. Right, move on to the second one now. This is just going off the top of my head. I'm maybe missing a couple of clubs, but I'll get the main ones in. Sure, and that'll help you. So, first club I think this guy was at was. I'll leave out the one I'm thinking of. But the first club is Real Zaragoza.
David Villa.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Mate, he's the only Real Zaragoza player I know. Him and Gabriel Milito, I think, or Diego Milito, one of them two played for him as well.
Yeah, you go dead. I would need to have them in front of me, so just the random ones, because you're getting them like that. So,
Yeah, because I always remember he's Real Zaragoza at Eto's Mallorca.
We'll do one more then, just to see if we can get.
See if Ben can get a pint on board.
We'll go retro. So, well, whether this helps you or not, Ben, I don't know. So this player, I believe he started at Hibs. Could be wrong. I'm just going off the top of my head. Got himself a...
John McGinn.
No.
Oh my god.
John McGinn. I think it was at St. Mirren first.
Gary Hooper.
No. No. I had to think about that. Nope. In my head.
I'll let you read out some more.
So I think it was starting at Hibs, ended up at Rangers, then got himself a move to the Premier League with Wolves. Well, Premiership, as it was known back then.
Steve Fletcher.
Not Steve Fletcher now. Okay, where did he go from then?
Oh yeah, he didn't play for Rangers.
Yeah.
Wolves.
No, wait, no. No, Steve Fletcher didn't, no.
No.
Okay. Then made the bold gamut of moving to Celtic.
Oh, so he's played for... Oh, Kenny Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never getting that. I can't lie.
Striker.
No.
Right, do a more modern one then. See if Ben can get it.
3 spells at Rangers and 1 spell at Celtic.
He wouldn't know who Kenny Miller is.
No.
He's like one of the only ones I know who's played for Rangers, Celtic, and Wolves.
You know something? He's probably the only one of 2 that I can think of.
Yeah.
This turned the Second World War that's played for both, so I probably shouldn't have went that one. Right, let's see. See, trying to think of all the players ever, and then your mind just goes blank.
Do like a Man United one.
Right, I'll give you a Man United one then.
See if Ben can get it.
All right.
Gotta let me win here, Ben. The Man United one.
He had a couple of clubs. He had a couple of clubs. I'm assuming his homeland before getting the move to Shakhtar Donetsk. That's the first big move. No, not Fred. From Shakhtar Donetsk, he ended up at Borussia Dortmund. After Dortmund.
Kagawa.
Oh, Kagawa.
No, it's not Kagawa.
No. But after Dortmund, he did end up with Man United.
Mkhitaryan.
Yeah.
They're the only 2 players that I could think of that we actually bought from Dortmund. I didn't know he played for Shakhtar Donetsk.
I was trying to think of like Brazilians at first. That's why I weren't thinking of Mkhitaryan.
That's where
Even though Mkhitaryan played for Shakhtar Donetsk.
Yeah, he's goal scorer for them. Fucking plenty of goals for them.
Yeah. Right, I'll do one for you too, a Man United one. I'll try and reel some off top of my head.
If it's gonna be one that you were doing me last week.
No. So
some New Zealand keeper was.
I'm not gonna do it in order because obviously I don't know off the top of my head. But I'm just gonna tell you clubs that he's played for. And you're gonna have to guess the player I'm thinking of based on the clubs. So obviously United, Fulham.
Berbatov.
No. We're gonna go with Tottenham.
Dusaha.
Yeah, Luis Saha.
He was my next guess, to be fair.
I just got to say Everton and I think Sunderland.
Yeah. And Newcastle, funny enough.
Yeah. Right, we'll do another one.
torn between Saha and Berbatov.
Do another one. West Ham. Man United. Bournemouth loan.
Rio Ferdinand.
Correct. Come on, Ben. Wake up.
I wasn't even born when he played for West Ham.
Yeah, but you should know he's played for West Ham.
No, I knew he played for West Ham, but I never knew he went on loan to Bournemouth.
Right, one more, Ben. If you get 3-0 again, I can't do you another. Okay, right. Yeah, we'll go with this guy then.
If I was wide awake, I'd be a bit quicker, but my brain won't function at 35% right now.
Man United. Roma. Leon.
Oh, Chris. Oh, no. Shit.
Leon. Sassuolo. Chelsea.
Damian? No.
Oh, Maric.
Yeah, Nemanja Matic. And then, yeah, we played
Fucking
Soccer Aid then. Oh, Benny boy.
Yeah, GG, mate.
Alright. One more. Pit Road.
Fucking hell.
Man United, Everton, Derby, DC United.
Bruno.
Win, really.
He's done it! He's done it!
You got it? Good lad.
He's beat you. Come on. Right. And that is the end of episode 5 of Beyond the 90 podcast. Check out the Spotify. Check out the YouTube. Subscribe on both. Follow on Spotify. Leave a 5-star rating. Leave a like on YouTube. Check us out on TikTok. All the handles are on the screen. Check out Mattman. Check out his quizzes, his career path quizzes on lives on TikTok. You won't be disappointed. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.